Tonight, you'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan. Joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. It'll be Austin off the tip. Simmons with it. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Simmons got the first points up on the board for Austin.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Full.
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
Smith outside. Shaq with the screen. A putback, and there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Lendenborg. Shoots over Bird. And Lendenborg missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Shaq. Here's the 3. Fall with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Axel Lendenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Here's Lendenborg.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Inside. Johnson surveying the floor. Shaq down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Fall. Back to Simmons. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker.
Detroit.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Austin.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. Another three for Detroit.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot here. Leonard with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. That bucket in no time at all. Shaq's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Porzingis way outside. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Out to Smith. Back to Edey. Porzingis with the steal. Over Johnson. Fall. Pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Leonard down the lane. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Impressive bucket. Wasn't letting anyone stop him.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Bird misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Johnson. Poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Austin making some changes. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
With the drive.
When he gets the ball in close, Yatsu wants to finish with authority.
Pass to Smith. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. O'Neal on the wing. With 1 on the clock. And Shaq with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. They've led by as many as 11 points.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis. What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it. It's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Out to Smith. Pass to Lindenborg. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
3 points.
Lindenborg got 10 points.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
Here's Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 12-point Piston lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Lindenborg.
When he gets the ball in close, Yaxel wants to finish with authority.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And there's another one for Austin.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Here's Johnson. Slam dunk, Magic Johnson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. It's deflected.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Pass to Smith. Here's Lindenborg. Off the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
That is how you finish.
And the foul against Hito Tripoli. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Smith inside. And Smith slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Simmons inside the line. Money from the wing. Simmons got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Austin. Leonard, that's for two. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Well, you can't play better defense than that. patrolling that mid-range area.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And Austin has possession. The kick out to Bosch. Tries to hit him. And Leonard with the block.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
O'Neal wide open. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And the Pistons lead by 7. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
From deep, and down goes the three.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
And the foul called on Larry Bird.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Edie a screen. Magic driving in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
At the line for the Pistons, Magic Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Simmons. No good from 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Porzingis. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he gets it to go. Boston trails by 7. Drained from outside.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosch, cool as a cucumber on that one.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up to Detroit. Led by as many as 14 points. And the rejection by Bird. Launches it.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. The second one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Johnson fires. That one goes.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The lead is 2. Shaq with the screen. And stolen by Simmons. Down it goes for 3.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, I got this.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson outside. Takes the 3. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Magic Johnson.
And he is good on the second free throw, giving them the lead. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Here's Simmons. Puts up the 3. Off target from outside. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game.